Hello, gardening friends. It is January the 21st. It's a little chilly out here, but there are still things growing in the garden. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what's growing. Let's get to it. Here we go. First of all, there's a puppy that's growing since you've seen her last. Right, Angel? Yeah, you've grown a little bit since we saw you last. She's a good doggy. All right, so here's the lower end of the garden where we usually start the tours. We did get some very cold weather, got down to probably close to 20. So a lot of things did get destroyed. But here's some garlic growing. I've got garlic put in a lot of places in the garden. And here is the cover crop that I planted. I could put a card up for this when the video is live, or when it's not live, I mean when it's posted, and that would be good. At the end, I'm going to put a playlist up of my most favorite videos. Not my most favorite, my most popular videos. Here is the biochar. I'm still working on my Terra Preta biochar movie, but I did pull some of this biochar out and put it along some of the onions and some of the garlic. Right, here's my main patch of garlic and onions. You can see the garlics are really starting to take off already. Let's see, here's some onions. Those are onions that are put in from, I guess they call them the sets, the little bulbs you put down in the ground. Some more garlic. There's some cilantro. It is around freezing right now, so the cilantro is a little frozen, but it pops back in the daytime, and I've actually been eating some of that even. Cilantro usually makes it through the winter here. Here's my moringa tree that I put a bunch of leaves down on the bottom. And I saw someone come in, but I can't really see the chat when I'm on the phone this way. Guess I should have camera guy be a moderator so he could say hello to everybody in the chat. There's a peach tree that just sort of came up right there. And you can see it's got some buds on it. Might be hard to see, but it's gonna be ready to pop out when it's spring, not too long from now. And I also pruned my fig trees way back. There's a fig tree there I pruned way back, fig tree here I pruned way back, and one up there, because they were just getting too big and they were shading this whole area. But they will grow out again. Figs are very vigorous growers. This is an apple tree. It's a young apple tree. I've only gotten a couple apples off of that so far. Here's a Myers lemon that's actually surviving still. I did put a bag over it when, see I have a bag under there, I put over it when it got down to the very low 20s. Here's some more garlic. Right next to the strawberry patch. Strawberries are one of the first things to start blooming and showing life in the spring. They never really die out here in our zone either. Here's another apple tree that I did get a couple apples off of this 2 years ago. Last year, I don't know if we got a late frost or what, but I didn't get very much fruit of anything last year. I did have some carrots planted under here. Oh yeah, there's a few carrots that are surviving. You see right here, some carrots. Hopefully they'll spring to life when we start warming up a little bit too. Actually warming up, we were at 70 degrees like 2 days ago. It's crazy. This is some bloody dock. If the grandkids are watching, that's what we make our green eggs out of. Because the red and the orange combine and make Beautiful green eggs. You can see my comfrey. I think I pulled most of it up, but you can see it's still starting to sprout out from the roots. I did chop my elderberries down because elderberries always come from the new growth. So they get chopped down to the ground in the fall or in the winter, just before springtime. But you can see they're tough too. They're already starting to give some sprouts. So there's some new sign of life. I have Jerusalem artichokes under that mess over there that I could dig some up and eat, or we can leave them there to grow for next year. Puppy's doing pretty good at staying out of the garden. Hello, Rachel. Welcome to the live stream. This is, oh, now my mind went blank. It's horseradish. Yeah, there's a horseradish roots, and they're almost starting to sprout out a little bit too. But this is the time to dig them up, actually. There's some dinosaur kale, which it got frosted a bit, but it's recovering from it. I do have a little bit of spinach that hasn't really grown because it got planted a little late. And I had lettuce in here too that was growing pretty good before it got that really super cold week we had. But that'll probably bounce back when it warms up again. Looks like it already is starting to bounce back. That was lettuce from Ray's garden, the gourmet lettuce, I believe, from Ray's Little Shop of Seeds. There's a celery that I took the main stalks off and just planted the little root that was left just for fun to see what it does. And I think I might have put some of my biochar on that. The blackberries don't really die the whole way out here either. Blackberries start coming to life one of the first things. Some turnips. Some onions. And then here is my persimmon tree that I had a lot of persimmons on it last year, but none of them fruited, which is sort of weird. I think they might have got affected by a late freeze as well. Here's a big bush of rosemary. All right, so you can see there is some things that are still growing in the garden. Most of the things are just sitting there waiting for springtime to happen. So that's gonna happen soon, hopefully. Hello, Packet to Plate. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you found us. And I had this live stream all planned with a great title and a great thumbnail and everything. And somehow it disappeared. So I'll have to put that back on when I get back into the computer. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. And like I said, I'm gonna put a thumbnail or a end screen up here of my most popular videos. So if you need something to watch right now in the cold, go ahead and watch those videos. I'm sure we'll see some good summertime things. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. One more view of the puppy before we go. There she is, digging up our yard. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. Hello, Rachel. Thanks for stopping in. See you guys again real soon.